Hello guys and welcome to another community stream. It's been a little bit of a break due to a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance in my personal life. I am renovating my apartment and the delivery of renovation material was at the very wrong time, so it was impossible to upkeep those two things at the same time. So unfortunately these things sometimes happen, but today I'm here. Today I am here with insanely big news. A lot of the things that you guys have been talking about, especially about the gold, about the Powerstones, these things are starting to change a little bit. We are testing a bunch of new things, and we will talk about this at 7 o'clock, so in about an hour. But before we get to that, we will have a little bit of fun with this build, and basically with season 4 and one of my favorite Powerstones, which I practically never really get to use all that much. So far I haven't been that active in the seasons where the teleport stone has been used, but today we're going to try it out and see how it goes. But how it's been summer starting for you guys? We are quite much in the middle of it by now, and it's been absolutely scorching here in Finland. But while this is happening, let's start the fight night. One Skater Spade, if I remember right the name, in the chat was asking about signing up, and I have been doing so that I closed the sign-ups an hour before the stream starts, so I can prepare already the fight. And this is the wrong person. Do we have the next one correct? No. Why is it the right? Oh, I had the wrong fight started. There we go. But as you can see, this is going to be a mass army of teleporting zombies with little gift packages. Yep, let's see if we get the correct fight night people. Yes, Crow CTS is the first contestant, and let's see how will he do with the teleporting zombies. The army has practically no power stones apart from the teleportation stones, so let's see how you guys do against this. I signed the original form, but I guess something happened. Yes, actually it was my fault once again. We have really funny people that like to script sign-ups, so I forgot to limit the subscriptions to 1 sign-up per Google account, and as a result there was in about 2 hours 40,000 or something sign-ups, so I had to delete that form and redo it. Automatic subtitles for I'm not sure, is it possible to actually add automatic subtitles? I'll need to look into that. I was trying to find good ones, but need to look into that, true sir, and get the Russian subtitles going, or auto subtitles. You're banned for using the emoji. Yeah, so I will put you in timeout over here. We don't want those kind of emojis, so you were banned for a right reason, and you will be banned in the server. In fact, we're going to take a little bit harsher stance once again on what is okay, what is not okay on Discord, and my plan is to clean it up a little bit. We have been a bit lax on all of this kind of stuff, so that will be looked into for sure. We need gold countermeasure or something for the daily gold limit. And what is the amount of the daily gold limit? Actually, about that we're going to be talking more at 7 o'clock. Gold limit will be changing. So yeah. Ulther, I would like you to finally fix up this event. 6th time I registered for this event and never took part in any of it. That's ridiculous, says Ultra Villain. Actually today, when I put you guys into the Fight Night tool, I went through and I tried to bump now manually. I do have automatic systems that try to push people who have been signing up but haven't been playing to the top, but we only get to play against that many people. So I've been trying to push the ones that have been signing up especially over 10 times, and they have gotten to play under 5 times. I've pushed them all up to the front. So actually the first 30-40 people should be all people who have been signing up a lot and haven't been able to play. So I will be manually looking at this, and also I can also look into the system more with the dev team soonish to improve the algorithm by which it assigns people to fight. Right. Damn, I got messed up. Yeah, I mean, this is like, this is a pretty tough army. I mean, it's just zombies, or mostly just zombies. But of course, there are. Let's see. How many will be able to stand up to this monstrosity in the end? Or is this unbeatable? What do you guys think? Why are raid bosses impossible to beat without using potions? There are a lot of free-to-play players. Well, it depends on what bosses, depends on the army. There are plenty of people in top 1000 that have never spent a single euro or dollar or whatever your local currency is. So it is definitely possible, but definitely not that easy without the elixirs. But actually about elixirs, there's going to be some information as well coming out, as well as about Powerstones. So a lot of information in about 50 minutes, and meanwhile we get to see if somebody can beat the teleporting teleporting zombies. Abusing unbalanced, overpowered skellies and plague. I'm actually like the skeletons aren't my main plan. I mean, I could actually. Let's do a poll. Should I remove the chaos artifact from this build live or not? We'll do a straw poll about this, and you guys can decide, because honestly, I just wanted to teleport a lot of skeletons into into the opponent, but I don't really want to the skeletons were just an extra, a nice extra. Straw poll vote. Do we remove the chaos artifact? Yes, we want to win. No, give us pain. Yeah, there we go. Copy link. There we go. Let's see. Well, there are some valiant, actually very good attempt and quite successful so far by the Merkel Myers with oh no, well now the major horde is coming and yeah, 57% to 42 so far, and 57% are saying that we should remove the let's say that at 1820 we're going to see the results, so you guys have 8 more minutes to vote on this. I'm Oko. That's a tough one. I mean, I love to win, but pain for sure, Mr. Oko. What do you think is best? What is best in life, Mr. Oko? Can you answer? Or who can answer that question? What is best in life? Oh, Elon Musk. Elon Musk versus I guess that's the hordes of people. I don't know. Maybe going for Tesla sales day, or maybe tickets to Mars colony. Are you going to nerf a little bit Devour so it won't insta-kill units on place he appears, or reduce little attack range? To be honest, the Devourer is one of the weaker performing artifacts, so I don't think that we are likely to nerf him anytime soon at this point, but if it starts becoming a problem, then for sure. That's too bad, I can't compete today. I'm pretty confident I could wipe out the starting army. It's the Devourer that I think would get me, but I'd love to test it out. I'm sorry about well, you missing out on the sign-ups. I had to do what I had to do. Very unfortunate that all those that got affected by it, but I definitely will make myself reminders to check on this in the future. Dennis is asking if we could if there would be an option to remove the special offers that come through the spinning. Definitely can take that feedback forward to our design team. I could tell you what's best in life, but then I will be banned again. I see. Maybe then we will leave it at that. Are there any plans on fixing the hitbox attack range of the Devourer? Seems a little off that the hitbox is larger than the attack range, especially in mirror matchups. we'll need to check it out. I will screenshot your comment. We're having some technical issues. Hopefully this is going to resolve. Can you guys see the video or hear the voice? Because I'm experiencing some issues over here. Okay, I think that now, I mean, the browser messed up somehow. I mean, I do have the YouTube browser, and basically it just shows me an error message, but as long as you guys can hear and see me, it's all great. So we will just continue like this. Let me know if something, I mean, it says excellent connection, but the video preview is showing an error message, so. No, this is not dial-up, but there are some, I don't know, some issues with the Chrome that I'm experiencing right now. I wanted to sign up about 2 hours ago, but the link was already closed. Actually, no, the link was closed exactly 1 hour, 20 minutes ago. So if you tried to sign up before that, then it was closed. Otherwise, you should have been able to sign up. Unless, of course, you were trying to sign up to the previous, to the wrong form, but I doubt that as well, because all the links to the form that was deleted have been deleted. But let's see what does the poll say, and with 60% of the votes, we are going to edit and remove the chaos artifact, reducing the difficulty of this encounter and allowing more wins. Hey ulther, do you have new unit in 3 days? No, we don't. We're not going to have new units coming out in 3 days. The new units are on the way. We are working on that, but not just yet. Man, let's take this guy as well. Well, QOQ, yeah, I mean QOO or QO0, which is the correct way. But yeah, well, this was a little bit overboard, I would say. Though I don't know, maybe if it was all bombs on the other side, like 8 bombs and all other kind of fun stuff, maybe somebody would have been able to beat this. And it's... Hey ulther, why Traplight changed the possibility to fight with more accounts against you? I mean, you can sign up with as many accounts as you want, but the I mean, I can't check if you're signing up just by yourself, or oh, do you mean with the signing up for the forum with the Google account? Well, because people are spamming with scripts, so they're just sending thousands of bogus signups. Basically, you would never get to play with that kind of system. Did the Sapphire give out birthday gems? The birthday gems were supposed to go out to only some of the people, from what I understand. And I'm not sure how it's going to be handled. So she was traveling for 4th of July, so I think that you guys will know more about the birthday gem giveaway on Discord soon. That's not fair for those who already fought, says Seymour Lab. That is true. That is not fair for those that have fought. But that is the best that we can do right now. So the Fight Night armies, well, I do try to make them beatable, and I've never really had completely unbeatable army. I've had very difficult ones, but nothing that was this sort of evil to approach. Should be easy to beat with you, Baze. Well, nobody has managed to, so. In my opinion, it's pretty strong. My reshow is asking, hi, I've been playing for about 3 months and I really like the game. The only question I would like to ask is about laser turret damage. In my opinion, it's absurdly strong, especially when the battle gets heated, and it only costs 1 point. My melee troops don't even have a chance. That's true. The spire, crystal spires, they're very strong. They hit very hard. They hit 6 targets at the same time, but they have very low hit points, and they're definitely not the strongest unit, but it is extremely good unit that is used throughout, from lower ranks to very high level rank play. So I would say that play around more, get yourself a crystal spire, and then you will, once you get to use one of those, you will start seeing just how difficult it is to beat some of the armies with it, or just get overwhelmed by, well, again, some horde armies, for example, or yeah. What about to challenge your clanmate? Super requested feature, something that is extremely popular with a lot of us inside the company as well. Hopefully we'll be able to provide that to you guys at some point. And hello to Thailand as well. Does rank 17 not come? Rank 17 will come. It is actually, as I mentioned in the last couple of streams, it has been well overdue. So definitely would like to we need to push more people forward. A lot of people are on rank 16. It is very crowded, and then also we do need new units on the game. But I think that we will do first couple of things. The first part of it we're starting now. I will talk more about it in about half an hour, but it is the economy rework. It is a very big change, and I am sure that a lot of the values in that will be still tweaked. Some of the things might even be reworded if they don't work, but the idea is to make advancing your units easier, making gold more accessible, making power stones more accessible, and elixirs as well to a certain degree. So that's one of the things that we're working on. And then the other one is we are merging, or we're working on merging the initial, the early game saga map that you guys have seen, or many of you have maybe seen, or maybe some of you have even played through it as a new player. It just recently came out, but definitely people have been seeing it. So it will become a big part of the game, and it will be available for everybody, and it will stretch content all throughout. So, but we'll get to that as well soon enough. But after or during that, this whole process, rank 17 should be worked on as well. Why do you guys only celebrate your birthday with a couple of selected people? What do you mean with only a couple of selected people? We are going to still have a special stream for July. This month is our birthday stream, birthday month. So we weren't able to have the special stream in the beginning of the month, but I do want to hold one and bring some special guests onto it more towards the end of the month. Give us elixirs at the end of premium BP. That suggestion is with the design team. Let's see if we do make that change at some point. I would definitely love that, to see that as well. Any chance you got me in the battle rotation? I keep trying. SSH rammer, perhaps. I haven't. I've been bumping, actually, before the stream started. I've been bumping a whole bunch of people that haven't been able to play, or they signed up many times, but there were no fights against them, or a very low amount of fights against them. So maybe your name was also bumped. I don't remember. And it's nuts is asking, more free gold and no pay to win bosses. You will see at 7 o'clock, buddy. Only about 30 minutes left. Hello, I have a problem. When in want just fight with auto spin, game still disrupting with royal shipment, battle pass, bounty, chest and stuff like this. Yes, Travis, we don't want to have uninterrupted gameplay. Otherwise people would just make auto spin bots and leave them for spinning forever. So we will always have a bunch of things that interrupt the spinning, so you do need to look at your device once in a while and resume the spinning. So I think that more valid sort of or request that more reasonable request is reducing the defeat victory animations, this kind of stuff, with some sort of options. But interrupting auto spinning is definitely something that we want to be doing. I mean, I do know also that you can bypass that if you really want to as well, but it makes it hard enough for enough people not to do that. So will artifacts level up requirements be more balanced? Now to ascend the common is the same as for a mythic artifact. To get mythic to level 5 will take over 2 years for both. We don't plan to do anything on the artifact scaling as of yet. Let's see how people will progress and what kind of changes to clans and even top 1000 will happen over the time with the new changes to economy, because I think that a lot more people will be able to level up their units. They would be able to field more varied armies and also experiment more with artifacts and new unit combinations. Make a circle around every ranged unit so we know how far they reach. Thanks. That is a great suggestion, something that many have asked as well, and we definitely are overdue on a lot of UI, army building UI, or improving the army editor. And I think though we want to sort of start working on it as a combination, because a lot of things would probably need to be reworked from exactly like grid placing, like easier way of placing units on the battlefield, seeing the ranges, or seeing the shadow of let's say assassins, or those risen warriors where they pop up. A lot of suggestions, a lot of ideas we received from you guys, and also we have on our own about what to do and how to make creating the army or setting up the army better. Yeah, but again, we've had a lot to work on this year, beginning of the year, and hopefully we would get to those very necessary and very much requested quality of life things. Can you do more about funny builds? Yes, Randu, do more videos on funny builds. I play my game on the mute because I often listen to music on my table at the same time. Is there any chance that we could in the future update, have the ads automatically muted too? Real mood killer. I'm not sure if it is something that we have all that much effect over, because the ads work through the integration, the SDK integration. I don't know, maybe it is possible for them to start in mute mode, but I think that it's more about what the ad networks want to and how they want to present their own ads. So I would ask about it, or I mean I will ask about it, but most likely it's a no. But then again, you never really have the, you never have ads. We don't force you to watch ads, so it's always a conscientious choice. So, you know, you can just mute them or yeah. Mute them yourself. Oh, there you go. Russell has them auto muted, so I guess you can set it up somehow. How about an on-the-fly unit drop to where you can insert one unit selection at any time to your side of the arena, as long as at least one of your troops is still alive? This would be great if these matches would happen at the same time, so that me or us, all of us, and the somnambulist would also be watching this on his device. But since this is not synchronized fight, the opponent doesn't have the chance to drop the unit, so we don't have the possibility. But maybe in some future game modes, as a separate mechanic, just to play that game mode, that would be something that could happen. But I wouldn't hold too high hopes about that happening anytime soon, at least. Romulo was asking how long till you talk about the economy Powerstones Elixir changes. The battle dues, are at 19:00, which is in 24 minutes. So quite soon, quite soon. Will you take a wager where if I beat your army you have to shave your beard, and if you win you get to keep it? DVD cover, that is a very bad deal, so I'll probably would have to pass. So even though well, let's see, like this or the previous army or the previous iteration of the same army. Oh, hello Ziliana, nice to see you again, buddy. It's been a while. I have my own beard, so I know the feeling, but I will add his beard to mine so I gain his powers. That's how it works. You just shave the beard and attach and glue and go. That is true. Are there any surveys? I had the survey as normal during the Fight Night sign up. There are no surveys passed around during the stream though. That is a no. Hi, why is the latest wardrobe still available? It was advertised available for a week. No, the latest wardrobe, you mean the elves versus Winter Solace, Dead of Winter versus Elven Solace. No, I mean it will be available for a while. The old wardrobe was available for last week, like one more week, and then it was replaced. Why did you guys think it was a good idea to decline the S Plus to free-to-play players, especially, realistically speaking, since, of course, after a while they have enough gems for one extra key? I mean, now all you need to do is get enough hearts. I think that is the best way of... I mean, all you need to do now is hearts to get to the S or S plus rank or tier of rewards. I'm not sure I agree with you, Jesper, on this. More people cashing to try to compete a little, but there are too many paywalls right now. Well, I think that there will be a lot less paywalls soon enough, or definitely it will be a lot easier from next season to progress. But then again, there will be more people fighting, at least on the very top, and as a result also more people with higher ranked bosses killed. I'm pretty sure that in a couple of weeks from now, there will be quite a bit of a change, I think, in the top. I'm a top 1000 player, and the only thing I buy is the subscription. Seems reasonable compared to the cost of WoW or other good games. Yeah, that's what we sort of want. People or basically they have talked about this quite a few times, but definitely when you're playing with the battle pass, you're getting a bunch of needed resources, and without the battle pass it is playing on the hard mode. But unlike many other games, we don't have any content that is locked behind paywalls. There you can get all of the characters, all of the shards through free to play methods, and actually after Monday, you would be able to get a lot more, and you will be getting a lot more resources. It will become a lot easier. For S Plus, you need to get 15 hearts, which is impossible to get for free-to-play players since you have 14 tries. You can save up and you can get the premium keys to do that one last try. But no, we don't. We don't plan to make it, at least at this point, easier, or make it that easy that every player is able to breeze through to S plus tier on the raid rewards. They're not exclusive for gem spenders, but they're definitely easier for the gem spenders, that is for sure. And again, like getting the couple of extra tries is not that difficult. Of course, you do need to have perfect tries and be able to beat the boss, but quite a lot of, at least bosses on the forum, for people, they do kill them every single try, so it is just more about doing the rolling. Actually, the paywall is somewhat not obvious. For example, I've been playing for almost 2 years and I'm still a lot far away from getting some level 15 units. Level 15 units, especially in the current state, they are sort of above and beyond, and they are sort of like, if you really want to, and you want to put in super much effort, and you want to show off with the rank 15 unit, because to be honest, rank 12, at rank 12 you get the maximum benefit to like power ratio to what you need to spend to get there, because the rank 13, it costs so much, but it's not going to boost you or make you that much stronger than other rank 12 unit. But if you really want to have rank 15 unit, you can go for it. And again, I think that it will become easier, and I think a lot of and I think that we might see first rank 15 units as a result of the changes. S Plus is impossible for free-to-play players when facing SR10. You don't get tokens for non-season pass. No, you don't. That is true. But we actually want people to buy season pass, and we are going to improve it further. But if you don't play, if you don't get the season pass, then you're playing definitely a much harder version of the game. So, I mean, before it was impossible for most people to get even S tier reward, because only few people could get it. So it is much easier now, but we don't have plans of making it even easier on raiding and the tiers of raids that are there. But free-to-play players will definitely get a nice boost and bonus next Monday. I find it hard to believe that such a complex game looks so graphically broken. Example on the battle home screen, the spin token barrel, which is super sharp, versus low res reward chess icons. Well, some things are still, well, I mean, some things are new. They have been updated. Some of the assets are a bit older. Definitely will be updating those in the future as well. So, but well, if that's the biggest bother for you, then I hope that you're at least enjoying the gameplay of the game. So. Well, looks like you guys are making good decisions. You got 100 viewers and 50 likes 45 minutes in. Well, I mean, 100 concurrent viewers or 150 somewhere there is something that what we have been averaging recently, and we haven't been doing drives for likes in a while, so it's a pretty expected result. But if you guys don't like the new changes, you definitely will have the opportunity to talk about it on the Discord, and then of course with the new in a couple of weeks again when I'm going to be collecting feedback on the rework. But a lot of positive comments came from us increasing the gold value for shard donations, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about that as well. And then more of that. So if you like that kind of change, then you will really like the new changes coming up. So what about giving a practice run for raid so the first try can be a test? That is, I mean, it's a great idea, and I would really like to have stuff like that, especially when we bring in more modifiers, and we have plans for also adding modifiers to players' armies themselves, so some beneficial effects for you. So when can we expect a damage meter? It's like super necessary to make a good strategy. There are a lot of like damage meters, one, unit count is another. There's been a lot of good recently good suggestions from you guys. Definitely. Don't have an answer for that. When would something like that be possible to bring out? But hopefully we can start working on these kind of things which help you guys win more and design better strategy. I trust me, I want to see those changes. I want to see all the stats. I am very much of a stats kind of guy, but priorities so far have not allowed us to work on that. The economy rework. Somebody was asking if the economy rework changes are going to affect only or help only free-to-play players. I mean, this will definitely help free-to-players tremendously, but it is going to be beneficial for all the players. Right. What else do I have? Just for information, I'm not against you trying to get some money, but in my humble opinion, everything should be possible all the time for everyone, and for free to play it will take like 5 times as long. So like I said, S+1 obtainable per raid. Well, have a good time or have a nice day, Jasper. I understand your viewpoint, and definitely it is a valid viewpoint, but I think that so far, or at this point, we are going to have the current system. But I'm not saying that the changes won't be coming in the future, or we won't come back and look at it again. Free-to-play player here, got to top 100 just a couple of weeks ago. I really enjoyed the game and I thank you for making a fun game that is possible to be good at without spending a penny. Well, thank you for coming out and saying this. It's definitely a feat and an achievement to get to top 100 without spending anything, but it is possible with good strategy and nice trading. But 8 minutes until we get to start looking at what's happening on Monday, what you can expect. And actually, I do have a suggestion. If you're about to spend some gems and buy some gold, don't do it yet. You definitely want to wait until Monday. But I will go grab something to drink. I'll be right back in just a minute. And I'm back. If Battle Pass will be required to compete, give us more in the Battle Pass. Treat the players that have been doing Battle Passes old and new with some love. I do agree that Battle Pass needs some love and does need more attention. We have been adding new things to it, but I think that more things will come for it, but also on the resources and on how things progress. I mean, we do have also a quest system that is coming out. If you guys played World of Warcraft or some MMO, you probably would recognize the style of questing where you have certain goals, like in Bounty Hunt, you have certain ideas, certain goals to reach, and you get rewards based on you completing those goals. As well as, again, we're going to have the PV progression path, which will be essentially infinite, so we will keep on making new levels, and from there you can get also some resources. So the Battle Pass, it definitely helps you compete, it definitely helps you play, but you can compete even without it. I signed up for Fight Night 62 yesterday, but it says discarded and I can submit now. Will I get the sign up reward? So basically what happened, if you signed up for the first form, your sign up is gone, because the form got corrupted and all the legit entries got buried in thousands and tens of thousands of botted entries. So if you entered into the second form, then either you get to play or then you will get the sign up gems at least. Just drop Eternite out of pass for something valuable. Well, I mean, I don't disagree with that. I mean, of course, people do like Eternite, people do like skins, so it's for some it's completely useless, but some actually do use the Eternite. It's incredibly time-consuming to compete at high levels, since your army is very specific, but the units you need to use for it are potentially any non-epic. Well, competing at the high level in anything with anything is very hard. I mean, I would say that a lot of people playing on high level even just change constantly their army setup because again you're running into the same opponents, and if you see that others haven't been changing, and you can see the pattern that, let's say that 6 out of 10 army setups are like this, then you can switch up and perhaps progress even further. And I do know that there is some people have been helping and boosting each other through progressing through the late ranks, and yeah, it's its own science, I would say, already fighting at the top of the ranks. Right, but I think that it's time to start preparing for the news part. We're going to be taking a look at let's pause this. We'll be taking a look at season 1, the new corruption era, or the returning of the corruption era. So I think it will be very fun, very fun era, and also very crazy. It will get very crazy with many of the things. One of the things about upcoming era is that we do plan to activate, not on the first season, but as era progresses, we do plan to activate larger amount of power stones than normally. So the combinations will get much crazier. So let's take away the actual fight night stuff, and take a look at the new things coming out in season 1 of Shadow of the Void, or as internally this era was dubbed as Era of Plenty. So what will it bring? On the Power Stones, we have the basic returning Power Stones for season 1. So damage and strike for the offense, protection for defense, speed and slow for movement, and for range we have aim and reach, and the ability will have the enhanced Power Stone. And of course, since this is Shadow of the Void era, we have the corrupted Power Stones back. So basically all of those previously mentioned Power Stones will have a corrupted versions of them as well. On the new Power Stone that never seen before, and actually a couple of people have asked about new movement Power Stones, even in the current Fight Night sign up. So we have a brand new movement Power Stone, and it is Unshackle. And the unit that has Unshackle cannot be slowed by any effects, and it is immune to physical forces and stuns. So it can be pushed, it can be knocked up, and it can be stunned either. So, what do we have next? Buffs and nerfs are next. And first of all, we are going to be removing tier 1 modifiers from raids for a little while, as we're going to rework the whole system. So basically the tier 1 modifiers are the ones which limit damage of ranged or melee units, for example. Tier 2 and tier 3 modifiers will replace the tier 1 and tier 2 modifiers. So basically you will only have those for a little while, and the modifiers now become active only from difficulty rating of 8. So if you're below that, you won't have any modifiers on the raid bosses, but from tier 8 onwards you will have those second and third tier modifiers. But this is a temporary solution. The tier 1 modifiers will come back, but they will come back in combination with sorry, in combination with modifiers that will affect you as well. Right, then artifact, Bulwark of Dragon Slayer, primary effect base proc chance increased from 30% to 50%, so a little bit of a buff to the condition resistance artifact. Buffs and nerfs, Draining Spirit, attack power per gold per level increased from 25 to 50, so quite strong buff. And damage done to chaos unit decreased from 25% to 12.5%, so it's halved even more from what it was before. Draining Spirit is definitely going to become more relevant. It's been not a bad unit before, but now it will be pretty dangerous. Also, a lot of people have not been very happy about using the Phoenix, so it will become healthier, it will have more hit points, it will have higher attack range, and also it will have a wider cone range. Now, buffs and nerfs are very small for for this time around, because now we're going into the economy rework, or as it is called, even going to be called in the patch notes, Era of Plenty. So gold gained from all sources was increased, or will be increased. On average, you will earn double the amount of gold that you have been earning now. This is not consistent with all the sources, so in some cases you will get under double amount of gold, in some cases you will get a little bit more, but on average you will be getting twice the amount of gold than before. Gold per gem base value changed from 20 to 50, so now for the same amount of gems you will get a lot more gold. So as a result, the amount of gold you will be getting from the shop with gems will be increased, and it also applies to all the offers, all the chests, and so on. Daily gold cap has been increased by 4 times. So right now I have 800, and the gold wagon will provide, I think it's going to be up to 2,100 that you would be able to collect from the gold wagon, for example. I don't remember the exact gold cap. I'm sorry. So I will. Yeah. So I'm not going to say exactly what is the gold cap currently. Also, the gold earned from common, rare, mythics donations to clanmates increased quite substantially as well, by about a third on average. So 33 for common, 88 for rare, and 1,750 for mythic shard. Also, you will be getting a bunch of gold, or hefty amount of gold, as it says here. Don't have the exact values, from all of the wagons. So whenever you buy wagons with the shard, you now will be getting a lot more gold coming with it as well. Then Powerstones. Powerstones will cost 1/4 of the original price. They will still be sold in packs of 10, and they will be random, but now they will cost a lot less. So hopefully you guys will be able to find the power stones that you need a lot easier as a result. Elixirs, so we're not going to have, we're removing completely the random elixir packs from the shop, and now you would be able to buy individual elixirs, well, in packs of 5. And I do have to say this, that these changes might and most likely will be tweaked, for one. Some of the things might be reverted if we see that they don't work. But we also have this, but this is also only part 1 of economy rework. We have plans to change a lot more things and to make creating various armies and various army combinations easier and more fun. So one thing that we're working on right now is we're also going to split up the leveling process of your units, or we will break the levels into smaller levels. That will always bring you a little bit more power whenever you level up. So essentially you should be able to level up and progress your units pretty much every single time that you play. A little bit here, a little bit there. You have some shards now to upgrade the Stormcaller you wanted to upgrade. You would be able to upgrade it to maybe 12.1 level instead of going all the way to rank 13. And each of those small upgrades will bring you small amount of power. Of course, once you reach to rank 13, you will have the same amount of power as now. So yes. These are the currently planned changes. Let's see, where? Window capture. There we go. What do you guys think? Good changes, bad changes? Let's do a quick straw poll. Right, we have the poll. Copy link. There we go. Let's see. What about rank 17? Rank 17, it will come, but I don't have the date for that, unfortunately. But you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. It is way overdue. Inter says, I think it will bring new life into the game. Much needed, was getting very grindy. I do agree. A lot of us agree on this, and we really hope that this will be a good change. People will have more fun in the game, and how we measure that people have more fun in the game. I mean, a lot of you are going to be saying that it's all about the money, but actually it's about one word that is called retention. Retention is what we are aiming for, and what we have been fighting for this half a year with a lot of the changes that we were doing for the early game. Because we want people to stay with the game, we want people to play the game and to have fun in it. So absolutely hoping that these changes will help with that, and you guys will enjoy it. I'm thrilled by the economy changes. It seems to player base was listened to in that regard. Fantastic. I am glad, and to be honest, a lot of changes that are here, and a lot of the changes which are in part 2, and from my understanding there will be 3 parts to this economy rework. This is part 1, and then there are still 2 parts, and all of them are aimed at making the game more accessible, making the game more fun, making allowing more varied builds. Yeah. So far in 3 minutes we have 42 people voting, and 4 people hate the update out of 42. So 38 people do love it, which is good to hear. I have strong build with those units, just looking for a way to improve my ability to fight Dark Knight builds. Thank you for your response. You're welcome. Oh, to the Papa Woody, yeah. Ulther backing to devour when it's back to the devour when it spawns. It kills 90% of the army from battle wagon. None other mythic unit is considered is countered like battle wagon. Can devourer push back units instead of killing them when it summons? That's a very specific. I'll screenshot your comment, and I'll show that to our QA so that they can check out. I'm not sure if we even managed to spawn the devourer on top of battle wagon unit spawn. So love the economy and boss changes. My clan was having issues making lists for bosses since the mod would completely exclude some of our players. Yeah, I think that it's going to help twofold. I mean, you should be able to catch up with your with the necessary units, and people should expect those tier 1 modifiers to come back. But when those tier modifiers will come back, there will also be modifiers for your army. So let's say that 1 week the nature units will be very strong, and or maybe this week chaos units will be weaker. So yeah, it's the tier 1 modifiers will come back, but by the time they come back, you guys should have better resources to deal with them as well. do we have an approximately rollout ETA? Did I miss it? So yeah, these changes will be that I've shown a second ago or like a few minutes ago. These changes will be live on Monday. The command table. Hey ulther, would you consider relocating the Unit Express and Royal Wagons to spawn outside of spinning? It's very frustrating to leave the phone spinning for the night only to find it stalls at second spin. That's exactly the reason why we have those over there. We don't want people to just leave it there and come back and collect the season pass eventually. We do want some interactivity with the game. Also, there are a lot of people just sort of botting that, so we definitely will keep on having interruptions in the spinnings. So yeah, we do. And Raphael Savoy was asking if we are planning to add new unit types. Not at the moment, but I wouldn't exclude that completely. I think that a new faction would be cool, but new faction at this point would require creating massive amount of units. So I would say that it's maybe, but not anytime soon at least. Nice that buff to Draining Spirit is good, but it would be awesome buff that makes it live for 1 second without any host so that it can stay on the field for longer. Sure, I mean, it would make it easier to use, but I think that we want to make it powerful enough that you want to use it with that handicap, because definitely it is a handicap, but yeah, I mean, we don't want it to be just always forever on and no way of getting rid of it. And with even 1 second delay during the combat where all the units are anyway in one big pile most of the time, I think it might be a bit too strong for it. Ulther Love now promised that on 7th event of this I will finally face your army for the first time. What's your account name? Not the battle tag, but what's the I mean, I could take a look. Maybe you will be facing me today. We do have more than 40 minutes of or like about 40 minutes of playtime, so it definitely is possible. Hello, Sasha Black. How are you doing? How about reworking ranged unit DPS? If you see on Colossus, ranged unit DPS does not compare to melee. Well, the ranged DPS is smaller, but on the other hand, the ranged DPS can DPS without moving closer, and quite a lot of the melee units get destroyed before they get to fight. So I think that even in the future, the melee units in general will hit harder than the ranged ones. Ultra villain, but you've signed up only 3 times so far. I can see from here. And actually, you did get to fight me once and you lost. I don't think that you will make today. You are 277th in line currently, but definitely, hopefully in the future. Yeah, I'm doing well, Sasha. Well, we just went over the new update that is coming on Monday. If you missed that, then maybe at some point once the stream is over, you might want to rewind to about halfway and then check out all the new things coming out. With the big thing, very strong rework of the economy starting out. So still no change to Mind Corruptor despite it being in a huge amount of top armies. What it's been a year, no nerf to it. There have been changes to it here and there, but from our stats, it definitely is not the automatic win unit. It is a very strong unit for sure, but let's say that more balance, we will be looking more at the balance once we have the new buff or the new modifier system coming out, because it will change a lot of things and it will affect a lot of the units. So yeah. Are you using only lowercase letters in the tag? Can figure out if my tag has 0 or O. We only use lower letters, so it most likely is a 0, Kim. Well, I signed up for 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Oh, that's strange. I'll need to check with our dev guys, because I am looking at your. I mean, if you've signed up with the ulther villain, as you said, then over here, I mean, I'm looking at the dashboard and I see Fight Night signups 3. So I don't know why is it like that, but we'll need to check it out. Hey Ulther, what about the upcoming changes? I mean, what is the dev team working right now? So we are working on the next phases of the economy rework. So let's say that, for example, the unit upgrading, what I've mentioned, is going to be divided by 10. So let's say that you've had now 15 levels, now your units will have 150 levels. The cost of upgrading is not going to change, but basically the cost will be staggered across those smaller levels. So you don't need to wait for so long to upgrade the unit and gain the benefit. So let's say you have, once again with the example that I had, let's say you have Untamed Beast at level 8 and you need a bunch of shards, a bunch of gold to get it to level 9. Now you will be able to get it to 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, and it will cost always the fraction of or like 1/10 of what it would have normally cost you to upgrade all the way to the next level. And you will be all the time getting those incremental benefits for that. So that's one of the things that we're working on. We're working on also other things related to economy changes. Our design team is now at about 300 levels of saga map, so the PvE progression of the game. When the PvE progression will come out, it will be all the way to rank 16, and basically the idea is that whenever whenever you guys complete the previous saga levels, we will have new ones coming out for you guys to challenge your armies in a bit different way. It will be available very early, much earlier than we originally tested it with, and it will be as a side thing. I mean, the playing against other players or the ranked play is not going to go anywhere. Bounty hunt will still be there, skirmish will be there, raid will be there. So the whole saga progression will be just something on top. And before you guys ask, yes, you will be able to fight, or actually you will have to fight from level 1, and you will be fighting a lot of, well, basically free wins, but you will be also picking up all the loot from those as well. And Seymour Lab, I guess your name was Seymour as well, right? For the name of your account. Hi, how about adding a damage recap at the end of each battle to see which unit has done the most damage? Very great suggestion, already with the design team. Hopefully they will manage to squeeze it somewhere. The Mika McLeod, not yet. I mean, rank 17 is late, it's overdue, but it's not coming out yet. Hi, will the new units have freeze powers? We need more units with freeze powers. Actually, I'm not sure. We have several unit concepts that we can put out, but they still need a little bit of work, and we need to still fix up a few things with other aspects of the game that I have just mentioned earlier. And then Sasha is asking again, can we share the battle videos with teammates and make the battles in clan? Will we have the world chat? We don't have plans for world chat yet. Right now, the best way of sort of finding the community is going to Discord, and we're going to start promoting Discord inside the game more heavily now. And challenging your clanmates, very requested feature, and hopefully we will start working on that soon, because it's something that definitely is missing from the game, in my opinion. For freeze units, an opposite for the fire knights would be nice. A small chance to freeze instead of burn. Yeah, something like that would be great. I do think that we could do with more freeze units as well. But again, when I say that we definitely should have more freeze units, it doesn't mean that the design teams thinks the same way, and they definitely have a way better overview of what the game needs. Say more. I think that I might have already fought you today, because I can't find you in the sign up anymore. I mean, it only updates if you yeah, I can't find say more in the sign up at all. If you haven't fought me and you're sure about that, send me a private message in Discord, and I will take a look why your name doesn't show up in the, or why you don't make it into the fight nights. Ulther, can't you make it possible to use custom banners for the clans? So if you're talking about uploading your own picture, then absolutely not. We're not going to be moderating people uploading random pictures. Having a system where you create some sort of your own custom banner would be way too expensive right now, because you don't really the banners are not even that visible, so it's at this point no, but I do understand what you're talking about, and it would be really great if you could with some, out of a few options, create maybe your own banner, for example. But yeah, at this point I would say that no. We have four fire units and only 2 with freeze, and one of them is stable. Yeah, well, there is the freeze Powerstone, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely, I mean, freeze is also a very dangerous condition to give out freely, because freeze is very powerful. I mean, it stuns the unit. It doesn't break when the unit takes damage, so the unit just stands still while it's frozen, and it takes more damage. So it is a quite scary thing. Welcome back, Jasper. You've just missed the going over the changes, the Monday changes, but I'm sure you will find it in the replays. I have a question, Ulther. Can you make the paladin a little more feminine? Personally, I knew this after 1 year of playing, that she's a sweet damsel. I think that Paladin has different, I mean, many of our units have different genders. Brute, for example, has both male and female skins, and so does Paladin. I think that there's it's very hard to say, for example, the incandescent Paladin, which gender it is. But it's a good comment. We'll look into that. More female holy warriors would be absolutely awesome. Allowed this game among the best for me would be the skirmish and bounties. No requirements or necessity, but decent to great rewards. Well, the rewards for those activities are definitely going up. So you're going to be even happier fighting through those. From Monday onwards. Air units would be nice, and of course some tools for clan action. But Uncle, we do have the first flying unit, the crows. I mean, they are completely immune while they're flying. The problem with flying units is that let's say that we make flying units that are unreachable for melee units. It would be, and you would be able to shoot, let's say, crows with archers, and well, any ranged units with archers. It might be extremely huge rework for the whole game and the whole balance, that it might be so that we never will have truly flying units that hover and are out of reach of melees, for example. But yeah. So I mean, at this point, I'm not sure. I don't think that we're working on more burrowing or flying units, but never say never. Sir, why can't me along with my clanmates use resist stone power on paladin? Is there a condition we need to meet? I mean, the power stones that you can use, they need to be slotted into proper slots for one, and then some of the power stones you can only equip one of them. So for example, with the resist power stones, you can only equip one resist power stone per unit. So if you already have one of those on your paladin, you can't equip the second one. When the dinosaur skins. The dinosaurs are very, very popular. Many people have been asking, and I hope we do make some. It's definitely a cool topic, and the thing is that just keep on mentioning, because every single time that I hear about things repeatedly, I do put those into weekly report. And for example, a lot of the stuff that was in the weekly report has made it into the economy rework, for example. So even when super frustrated, I know that you guys often were frustrated or often are with our decisions, or with the way of the game, or with the new patch, or with the old patch, or with the balance, or with the units, or with the raids, or with whatever the system inside the game. And I'm not blaming anybody. I understand the frustration. I've been there myself many times with many games. But what really does help, it helps me whenever you guys do answer to questionnaire forms that I send out, whenever you do send feedback, to the suggestion channel, to the comments in the sign up form. I do go through them. I do create weekly summary reports, and of course all of those are available to our designers in raw form, and they do check them out, because those do affect, though sometimes it does, or often it does take time for the changes to be implemented. Will the shield of the Monster Hunter be nerfed? It's totally broken. Actually, the Monster Hunter shield has been fixed quite recently, so it doesn't destroy projectiles and remove the splash damage. We're quite happy with the current state of the Monster Hunter. And Team Lindstrom wants to know how Fight Night works. So, if this is your first time on the stream, Kim, I'm ulther. I run the community stream at Traplight for Battle Legion. Been here for a couple of years, and we've been doing this Fight Night now for over a year now, well over a year. I guess like 1.5 years of Fight Night. So the way that Fight Night works is that you sign up on Discord the day before the stream. So the forum is opened on Wednesday, the stream starts on Thursday, and I close the forum an hour before the stream starts. Basically, you need to send me in the sign up form your player tag, so I can force a match against my account with your account. And yeah, if you show up on the stream, if you because of course there are many people signing up, around between 400 and 600 people signing up for each stream, and we get to play I get to fight against 150 200 players. So not everybody gets to fight, but we do try to make sure that everybody does get to fight eventually. So yeah, you sign up on the Discord or through the Discord sign up form, and on Thursday you have a chance to fight against extremely overpowered army. I definitely use dev tools to buff up my army, but yeah, you can have a little bit of a harder challenge, and you can win up to 500 gems just for signing up. And you always get 100 gems even if you don't get to fight at all. Charles Fajardo, I enjoy the game, but it's frustrating having less gold and shards to upgrade my units. I just hope that the game would not turn out to be pay to win game just like Rise of Kingdoms. Charles, you would be very happy to know that you will be earning about 2 times the amount of gold starting from Monday from all the sources in the game, and soon there will be new sources for that. So definitely will be much easier to upgrade the unit. And Sasha is asking, where is that where is that forum? You can find it on our Discord. So join our Discord server, and every Wednesday, not every Wednesday, every second Wednesday, I put out the forum and collect people to fight against. Scar, what is asking, would being able to have different unit layouts be a possibility? You can easily spend 10 minutes just trying to get, say, the dire wolves in a straight line. We have been looking into adding more army slots, but as some of you might have experienced in programming or software development, something that should be extremely easy and sounds extremely easy, and it should be no-brainer just how easy it should be, can through various things and legacy issues be actually extremely difficult thing to do. So we definitely want to increase the amount of army slots that you guys have, but right now it's not happening. So Jasper, so I just read the changes and read tier 1 mods removed. I thought, great, no more half of units useless, but then I saw they just moved the tier up. No, Jasper, the tier 1s were removed, and so the tier 2 and tier 3 are there, and they are replacing the tier 1s and they start at rank 8. But yeah, they will be taking the tier 1 slot, but tier 1 modifiers will start at rank 8, and there will be current tier 2 modifiers. I guess it's explained really badly. Sorry about that. You collect people. Yes, I collect people to fight against. That's what I do every 2 weeks, Skater Spade. Suggestion, make the possibility for players to choose specific unit shards to buy instead of random chests, says Anthony. Actually, I will talk about it more when we have more concrete things to talk about, or actually I can show some screenshots perhaps, but we do plan to have sort of rotating and updating specific unit shards that you would be able to purchase from the store. Specifically, I think that should be with gems, but don't take my word on it. But definitely that is coming as well in the future. did you think about turning the game a blockchain game? No, we haven't thought about turning it into a blockchain game. I'm not even sure how would blockchain benefit the game that we have. Do you know how much units the engine could manage? No, I mean we could technically increase quite significantly the amount of units on the field. We have done actually recently some technical reworking that it would be possible. The biggest reason for us not adding more army power points and as a result also more units onto the field is that the whole game is balanced now around 16 army slots, and it would be a tremendous job just reworking everything. And then of course there's a whole thing about how much you can actually see on your phone. If there are more and more units, you would need to zoom out, and everything will become smaller and smaller. So at this point we are not planning to add significantly more units or individual sprites onto the field. Oh, right. Then I misunderstood. Thanks, command table. Changing the formation of a particular unit. Yeah. I'm not sure just how beneficial that would be, because placing the unit or part of the unit in a specific place. I would say that if you guys write up a good use cases, why would you want to rotate normal units, and post it to the suggestion channel, I will definitely bring it to the designers. I mean, the designers also actively read the suggestion channel as well, but then I also do the summary and bring it to them. So isn't that what the Romans did? Collect people to fight? Well, I mean, that's what you do in Battle Legion as well. You're just grabbing from ogre brutes to dogs turned into raccoons to fight for you. So you're very much Roman legionnaire of fantasy variety. Yeah, Jasper, about the modifiers. Those tier 1 modifiers will make a comeback eventually into the game in some form, but they will come back, or we plan to bring them back when we also bring the modifiers for players' armies. So there will be, the whole modifier system will change, but for now we just remove the tier 1 modifiers because it really blocked a lot of the especially early clans from progressing. Question: the max daily gold cap will be increased, but also the gold per win will be increased, or it stays the same and we need to win 4 times more matches than before? Evan, the gold income from all sources will be pretty much doubled. So it's not exactly double for each source. There are tables for each rank, how does it scale and all of that, but on average you will get 2 times more gold for everything you do. But let's say maybe skirmish you will get 50% more, and then bounty hunt you will get 150% more. So it's on average you will have 2 times more gold coming out from every activity you do in the game. Can you get me in which event I was fighting? No, ulther villain. I don't have the. I can't see which of the fight nights you were fighting in. Just that you signed up for 3. Contact me on through private messaging. I think that maybe you've typoed the player tag a couple of times and or something like that. There's some reason for this why you're not showing up with the sign-ups. We will figure it out, don't worry. Right. Question, can you add the skull on tier 2 in that zombie build? Add skull on tier 2 in that zombie build. Do you mean the chaos artifact? I had that chaos artifact in this army before, and it was completely unbeatable. So stream voted that I should make the army beatable. So here we are. And with the dire wolves I mentioned earlier, what I was meaning was being able to have the option of them in a straight line instead of the random unit. Oh, right. So that they are like, yeah. I think that we don't want to place them in a straight line. I mean, they're a pack of wolves, not. Well, I mean, even best trained hounds are not going to be sitting forever in one straight line. So it all depends on the unit. Some of them come in straight line, some of them will come in a bunch. Like for example, arcane blades are also like this. The Finnish language has a beautiful word. I'm not sure if any of the Finns currently watching, but harapallo is like, which is like mess ball. It's a good description for the formation of the dogs or dire wolves or arcane blades for that matter. Bane is asking, can you check when I'm facing him? If your name is Bane, then I mean, not the tag, but the name of the character or name of your account is Bane, then I can check, but I don't think it is. How to contact you with the private message on Discord, Ultravillain. If you are in our Discord, then just send me a private message. I am ulther. I will reply. Friend list is in the plans. Not currently, Dennis. My name is Frankenstein in game. Right. Let's see. I don't think that you will get to play today, Frankenstein. You are oh wait, let's see. Well, I mean, yeah, you are 99, so your number you're 99 out of 246, so we've gone through about 200 players. As I mentioned, that about 200 players get to the fight, and we will still see a few. We have Gustav Om, Vova Gidonikus. So I think that those 3 at least will get to fight, and we even have a Russian player called Druk, which means friend. Very friendly player, I'm sure. So I think that those guys will get to fight. Also, Ike, don't post player tags. Post player tags. I mean, you can ask me by the name of your account, not the player tag. Bun, I'm not sure if you got to fight. I can. If you're called Bun inside the game, then and you've signed up, then you did fight me already. Notion. Can't find Notion either, so Notion probably did get to fight. Oh, there we go. Johnry has seen you. Ike, not today. You're 179th currently in the positioning. A fight timeline would be nice. I will talk to the production team. Let's see if we can at some point get that. But well, actually, I can do this. Why? I don't need production team for this. I can. I will need to ask for a new. For a bit of a change to how the columns are displayed over here, but let's say that this is these are the people who will be, or this is the order in which players are, and I mean, of course, like I think that Gustav and where are we? We're already at Sunny EXE, so yeah. I could actually start providing these kind of screenshots so people have some idea where we're going. So yeah, unfortunately not today. But actually, that's a very good point. I will I will definitely start posting these at least these screenshots of who is coming next. Right. Ghostin is going to be almost the last. Let's have one more Skelemancer. Yes, Skelemancer gets to still fight, but it is 8 o'clock. We've had a wonderful 2 hours together. At least let's check it out. The latest results. A good 93% like the changes coming up. So that is out of 60 people, 56 love the new changes, which is amazing, and hopefully you guys will have more fun on Monday. And yeah, thank you very much for joining. That's it for today. Have a great rest of the day and wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys and speak to you in 2 weeks.